Beloved, you are not defined by the mistakes of your ancestors. You are not bound by the struggles that have tormented your bloodline. You are a child of God, redeemed by the blood of Jesus, and called to walk in victory. Generational curses may have run in your family for years, but by the power of God, they stop with you. Declare these prayers with fire and conviction, knowing that no curse can withstand the mighty power of God. Your victory is certain, your breakthrough is here, and your future is blessed. It ends with you. Every generational curse of failure and stagnation is broken, and you shall move forward in divine acceleration and victory. Every curse of premature death and untimely sorrow in your family is destroyed, and you shall live in divine health and longevity. The ancestral bondage limiting your progress is shattered, and you shall walk in freedom and divine fulfillment. Every demonic pattern of financial hardship and poverty in your bloodline is uprooted, and you shall prosper in abundance and blessings. Any inherited sickness and affliction tormenting your family is erased by the blood of Jesus, and you shall enjoy supernatural healing. Every evil foundation of marital delay and divorce in your lineage is overthrown, and you shall experience divine favor and a blessed marriage. The stronghold of witchcraft manipulation in your family is broken, and you shall walk in total deliverance and victory. Every cycle of shame and disgrace following your bloodline is canceled, and you shall be clothed with honor and glory. Any curse of barrenness and unfruitfulness tormenting your family line is reversed, and you shall be exceedingly fruitful in all areas of life. Every spoken word of limitation and failure over your life is nullified, and you shall rise above every obstacle in victory. The demonic inheritance tying you to failure is destroyed, and you shall inherit the blessings of the Lord without sorrow. Every spirit of near success syndrome operating in your family is cast out, and you shall walk in undeniable breakthroughs. Any evil altar enforcing generational affliction in your life is consumed by fire, and you shall rise in power and dominion. Every demonic reinforcement trying to renew evil covenants over your destiny is canceled, and you shall remain victorious. The ancestral covenant with idolatry speaking against your destiny is broken, and you shall serve the Lord in spirit and in truth. Every curse of rejection and abandonment in your family is erased, and you shall be divinely accepted and favored. Any generational spell cast upon your lineage is lifted, and you shall walk in divine grace and mercy. Every foundational bondage tying your family to failure is broken, and you shall be a trailblazer of generational blessings. The evil voice speaking affliction and sorrow into your life is silenced, and you shall rejoice in everlasting joy. Every inherited struggle that has limited your family members is broken, and you shall break barriers and achieve greatness. Any negative pattern of sudden loss and tragedy in your family is reversed, and you shall walk in divine protection. Every spiritual embargo placed upon your bloodline is lifted, and you shall rise to new levels of victory. The covenant with ancestral spirits resisting your breakthrough is annulled, and you shall walk in the fullness of God's blessings. Every curse of spiritual blindness and confusion over your family is destroyed, and you shall walk in divine wisdom and understanding. Any evil dedication made on your behalf that is hindering your destiny is reversed, and you shall fulfill your divine purpose. Every demonic curse assigned to keep you in bondage is nullified, and you shall experience the liberty of Christ. The generational limitation affecting your career and finances is broken, and you shall walk in divine success. Every ancestral spirit demanding your destiny is rebuked, and you shall walk in the fullness of your calling. Any bloodline covenant with failure and disappointment is erased, and you shall be a symbol of divine success. Every curse of disfavor and demotion over your life is lifted, and you shall be divinely promoted and honored. The inherited burden of sorrow and hardship is removed, and you shall walk in the peace of God. Every evil mark identifying you for affliction is wiped off, and you shall be marked for blessings and victory. Any generational strong man enforcing curses upon your lineage is bound, and you shall move forward in total freedom. Every evil pronouncement of suffering and oppression over your bloodline is reversed, and you shall be lifted into glory. The chain of delay and disappointment tied to your ancestry is broken, and you shall walk in divine acceleration. Every demonic control over your life through ancestral powers is cut off, and you shall walk in dominion and victory. Any inherited sorrow and affliction is turned into joy, and you shall testify of divine restoration. Every generational struggle that has plagued your lineage is ended, and you shall enjoy sweatless victories. The evil ancestral priesthood speaking against your destiny is silenced, and you shall walk in divine favor. Every dark power reinforcing affliction in your family is destroyed, and you shall be a light to your generation. Every hidden curse passed down through your bloodline is exposed and canceled, and you shall rise above every limitation. The stronghold of darkness keeping your family bound is dismantled, and you shall establish a new foundation of righteousness. Every inherited demonic oppression trying to manifest in your life is cast out, and you shall live a life of victory and joy. Any evil altar speaking curses over your bloodline is consumed by fire, and you shall walk in divine establishment. Every generational pattern of sorrow and failure is interrupted, and you shall rewrite your family history with testimonies of victory. Every affliction passed down from your ancestors is destroyed, and you shall move forward in total restoration. The inherited fear and insecurity hindering your destiny is cast out, and you shall walk in boldness and faith. Every power of darkness trying to claim ownership over your life is defeated, and you shall be a vessel of honor in God's kingdom. Any curse operating in your bloodline is broken, and you shall be the beginning of a new lineage of righteousness and blessings. Every wicked power transferring generational battles to your children is stopped, and your household shall be free. If you believe in these prayers, comment below. My curses are broken. Subscribe to our channel and share with your family and loved ones. Every inherited struggle keeping you bound is destroyed, and you shall walk in the freedom and victory of Christ. The demonic altar of stagnation from your bloodline is consumed by fire, and you shall move forward in life with divine speed. Every ancestral limitation placed upon your destiny is shattered, and you shall rise into your full potential. Any curse of untimely death in your family line is canceled, and you shall live a long and fulfilled life. Every inherited sickness tormenting your body is uprooted, and you shall walk in divine health and wholeness. The curse of marital delay or failure in your lineage is broken, and you shall enjoy a blissful and blessed marriage. Every generational financial hardship is reversed, and you shall experience supernatural provision and abundance. Any ancestral embargo placed on your career or business is lifted, and you shall flourish in all your endeavors. Every curse of barrenness in your bloodline is destroyed, and you shall be fruitful in all areas of your life. Any evil pattern of rising and falling in your family is terminated, and you shall experience consistent progress. Every demonic manipulation working against your spiritual growth is dismantled, and you shall walk in deeper intimacy with God. The inherited bondage of fear and anxiety tormenting you is broken, and you shall walk in divine peace and confidence. Every curse of addiction and destructive habits in your lineage is broken, and you shall live a life of self-control and holiness. Any spirit of backwardness following your family line is cast out, and you shall advance into new levels of greatness. Every evil dedication from your ancestry working against your destiny is revoked, and you shall fulfill your God-given purpose. The spiritual contamination from your bloodline is cleansed by the blood of Jesus, and you shall walk in purity and righteousness. Every inherited battle draining your strength is over, and you shall operate in divine power and authority. Any curse of rejection and failure at the edge of breakthrough is lifted, and you shall walk into open doors of favor. Every generational limitation blocking your children's future is destroyed, and they shall rise above every challenge. The ancestral chain holding your family captive is shattered, and you shall walk in generational blessings. Every bloodline curse that brings repeated affliction is erased, and you shall dwell in divine protection. Any evil verdict spoken over your lineage is canceled, and you shall be a testimony of God's goodness. Every demonic reinforcement trying to re-establish old battles in your life is frustrated, and you shall experience new beginnings. The ancestral idol demanding sacrifices from your family is destroyed, and you shall worship the true and living God alone. Every yoke of hardship placed upon your family line is broken, and you shall operate under an open heaven. Any inherited spirit of depression and hopelessness is cast out, and you shall walk in joy and fulfillment. Every curse of unexplainable struggles is reversed, and you shall enjoy effortless victories. The evil foundation laid by your forefathers that opposes your success is uprooted, and you shall build on the solid rock of Christ. Every inherited shame and disgrace that follows your bloodline is wiped away, and you shall walk in honor and dignity. Any evil force assigned to keep you in spiritual blindness is destroyed, and you shall operate in divine wisdom and insight. Every curse that turns helpers away from you is broken, and you shall attract divine connections and assistance. The generational oppression hindering your spiritual fire is lifted, and you shall burn for God with passion and purpose. Every hidden generational agreement with darkness that is affecting your progress is revoked, and you shall walk in divine light. Any bondage of poverty passed down through your bloodline is shattered, and you shall live in supernatural provision. Every satanic embargo placed on your joy is lifted, and you shall walk in divine happiness and fulfillment. The power trying to enforce negative ancestral patterns in your life is defeated, and you shall set a new record of blessings. Every limitation placed on your family's name is erased, and you shall rewrite your family history with testimonies of victory. Any curse that hinders you from walking in God's promises is broken, and you shall manifest every divine blessing prepared for you. If you believe in these prayers, comment below, "My curses are erased." Subscribe to our channel and share with your family and loved ones.